but he blames Thomas Wayne. Wayne must have institutionalized Arthur's mother to keep the secret, and Arthur becomes even more obsessed with Thomas.
You know, I wonder if there's going to be like a Chris Stuckmann situation with this, where he'll like cry over this.
Tell that to Zod's snap neck. Do you guys know the context for that? I feel like Anna probably knows, at least. Oh, okay, good. Fucking...
Sorry, what?
Do you know about Chris Stuckmann's rewrite for Batman vs Superman?
No.
Oh.
No, tell her.
Well, I mean, I don't know it word for word. I just know the payoff part, which is...
I haven't really seen much of... I saw the reaction to the end of the video. I haven't seen the actual video.
We should do an EFAP where we read a script out. We'll have Fringy.
Yes.
Because Fringy fucking loves this meme. But, so the idea is, like, I think that he's written a scene where they, like, try to chastise each other, Batman and Superman, for not being, like, moral enough or whatever, and it goes something along the lines of this, like, but Superman says, like, the Batman is a hypocrite, he's, like, trying to get justice through horrible means, and then, like, Batman's response is, like, tell that to Zod's snapped neck. It's like...
What? What? No,
yeah,
that's not real.
He did that, and he was proud of it at first. He was proud of it at first, and then when everyone hated it, he was like, "Oh fuck!" I just tried to bury it.
Yeah, I remember he posted a video, he was so proud of it. He posted a video of him like reciting the lines, and oh god, his flat voice just reciting that bullshit is hilarious.
And there's a line in the video where he says something to the effect of, and I wrote this in only 20 minutes, pretending that it was so much better than what we actually got.
Stop talking, you're not helping yourself.
Yeah. Oh, it was great. Finding that out. He has this video that I think he's gotten rid of now, but you can still find it on YouTube. Just look for Chris Stuckmann Red Letter Media response or something like that.
Oh.
Where he's like...
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Red Letter Media just said, like, because they have that new review series. It's one of their first ones, I think, and they're like, oh, look, we're sitting in a chair and we've got a red background. We're like those pricks. And then Rich Evans is like, which pricks? He's like, you know, the pricks with the red background. And they just show like 3 icons. One of them is like Armored Skeptic. I think it's Jeremy Johns, Armored Skeptic, and Chris Stuckmann. And it's a fucking joke. You have a red background. That's all he said. And like, he's got this video where he's like, I can't believe they did this.
Oh my god! He said I immediately removed them from my heroes page or some shit. Heroes page. And then he says quickly after that, like, I wasn't mad or anything, but it was an impulse decision. That means you were fucking mad, you jackass. Jesus Christ! I wasn't mad though.
Genuinely, if I was called a prick by Rich Evans on a Red Letter Media video, I would feel like I've ascended. It would be amazing.
Yeah.
The funny thing is that people in the comments of that video were like saying exactly that. That they would feel proud of the fact that they were insulted by him.
It's just wonderful. The idea Rich Evans calls you a prick. but he took it like really personally. Anyway.
He said he DM'd him and said, Are we good? We're good, right?
Are we good? You call me. It's funny because like fucking that's how me and Wolf met. Like it's pretty much that. Like I don't. Okay, I unfriended them on Facebook. All right, Rags narrator. I'll be Superman then.
You be Superman, yeah.
So right, so context. What you're about to hear. So Batman vs Superman came out. And people weren't happy.
In 2016, and people didn't like it, and Chris Stuckmann didn't like it that much, and so he, in 20 minutes, he pumped out 3 pages. In 20 minutes, or like 3 pages of the script for the rewrite.
Most he's ever worked on anything.
And now here is your additional context. The zinger line, the real kicker to this script, was said by him on a podcast about a week before he posted this on Twitter, when he then said that he only worked on it for 20 minutes. Now, whether or not he did, is unknown, but the real punchline That was not made in 20 minutes. That was lingering up there in the little headspace.
Dude, just
for
looking
a
at
while.
just looking at this, I don't believe he only took 20 minutes making it. I reckon that he would have.
Well, 20 minutes to write 3.5 pages in like final drafts. I mean, it's pretty quick.
So yeah, we'll try and do it all without even. We'll just like as if it's like an
Without
actual
even snickering.
thing.
Very
Yeah.
serious business. This is art, and we take art very seriously here on
Yes.
Every Frame of Pause. All right. All right. Places, everyone. All right. Right. Rain assaults the ground as Batman takes large, powerful steps towards a figure descending from the sky. The striking silhouette of Superman explodes into view as lightning flashes across the clouds. The two titans lock eyes as Superman's boots hit gravel. Batman breathes deeply and rights himself. Superman shows no signs of apprehension and begins advancing towards his opponent. Within moments, the two colossi are standing inches apart.
I admire your courage.
I imagine bravery isn't something you're accustomed to.
Challenging me isn't my idea of bravery.
You don't know the meaning of the word. You've never tasted fear. You've never felt pain. That's about to change.
Lightning erupts in the darkened sky. Beat. Superman focuses on Batman's cowl, utilizing his X-ray vision.
Bruce Wayne? I'm actually impressed.
Batman remains silent.
I'm surprised you can find time to kill criminals in between drinks.
A tiny smirk appears on Batman's face.
That's rich. How many people could you have saved while you snapped photos at that party?
Superman is taken aback.
What, you thought of... You thought a pair of glasses could fool the world's greatest the world's greatest detective. Alright, I got it out.
Silent.
I won't tolerate vigilante justice.
Then keep out of Gotham.
Branding your victims. Murder. What separates you from them?
Don't lecture me about death. Thousands were killed the day you decided to help. The lowlifes I put in the ground would have hurt good people. You nearly decimated an entire population because you chose not to lead Zod out of the city.
So I should have just stood by and let him destroy the planet. The people you've killed may be criminals, but they're fathers, sons, brothers. You've crossed the line, and I can't accept that.
Tell that to Zod's snapped neck.
Oh, God.
How do you tell something like that?
How do you tell?
You're not saying it to it, more like more like at it. Like you're speaking at something. Like you don't talk to a rock, you talk
You
at
got
a rock.
Zod laying there on the ground. You just grab his neck.
All right. In rage, Superman tackles Batman, and the fight begins. The fight proceeds exactly as depicted in the film. Batman stands over Superman's beaten body. He places his steel boot atop Superman's chest and presses down hard.
As opposed
Superman.
to soft.
Yeah. Superman lets out a scream in agony. Anger floods Batman's eyes. Superman's cries echo through the cement walls. But soon, another sound. High heels. Lois Lane rushes to Superman's side.
I'll do this. Stop! What have you done to him?
She cradles Superman's neck in her arms. Batman is unfazed by her. He takes hold of the kryptonite spear and raises it above him, preparing to vanquish this alien. Lois throws her arms upward, begging him to stop. It's in this moment that Bruce has a vision. He remembers something horrible. that night, the night he lost them, his parents. Insert Martha Wayne kneeling by her husband with her hands in the air, begging for mercy from the mugger. Bruce looks at Lois and sees not her, but his mother, cradling Superman in her arms, pleading with him to stop. The gun fires, murdering Martha
The
Wayne.
gunfire murdered her. The gun did it.
Yeah. The spear is still raised, but he's not plunging it downward.
Please!
Batman's eyes are visible now, tears streaming down his face. He drops the spear, stepping away. He walks out of the warehouse and gazes into the sky.
Martha.
Oh my god.
Insert young Bruce Wayne staring at the mugger who has just shot his parents. Batman looks in shock at his hand, horrified to see the same revolver that killed his parents clutched in his grasp. He shakes this vision away and returns to the present. The rain beats down on the pavement still. Lois comforts her beaten love. She glances towards where Batman was just standing. He has... Yeah, that was shit.
Well, the snap.
Most literal dialogue. It's like literally
I
like
can't get over it, dude.
Tell
It's the
that to
funniest
Zod
thing.
Snap Neck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a line for the ages.
You defended the city, and then Zod came and fought you. I do remember Zod.
Yes, I
Yeah,
remember
dude,
Zod.
I do.
The smug way they
Oh,
reveal
God.
each other's
Tolerate the
identities,
branding of
like,
criminal.
oh, you're Bruce Wayne. Oh, you're Clark Kent.
I
can
love
tell
the
by
fact
your
that
face.
Batman refers to himself as the world's greatest detective. That's not cringy as all fuck.
Yeah.
Batman calling himself the. It's not. It's really funny though. Like I can't get over it.
I really liked when Lois is cradling Superman. Presumably, it's
Yeah.
a baby and not a full-grown Superman. But then, if it was baby Superman, would he have like a little baby Superman outfit on?
Yes.
So you knew it was Superman.
It. like
You
and also just
you can use like allegories. You can be like, when you let that monster destroy our city, you don't have to go. When you let Zod in, tell it to Zod
Well,
Snap Neck. It's
I
bad
just-
writing to like so deliberately spell everything out.
I do love how the descriptions are even weird. Superman explodes into view. Like, how does one explode into view exactly? Like, what does that mean? The two colossi. Ugh. Like, no. This is why is it so overt? Why is it so overt? It's really funny though.
He has learned in all of his years, he's not learned anything. As if his short films didn't already prove this to us. He is just devoid of talent. He's like a talent black hole.
Hey, he put something out there, and you are being mean. You're harassing him. Stop it.
I'm pretty sure that was what he said like when this happened initially, because he got a lot of shit for it. Obviously, it's
I can see
really
why.
bad.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm sorry we can't live in a world where everybody praises everybody for everything.
well, the big problem as well is when you go out like saying I'm gonna like amend something that already exists, you're already kind of asking for trouble. Like I'm gonna fix the thing that already exists. It's like, oh, it better be good now.
Isn't the presence of criticism what makes praise meaningful?
I would say so.
Because if everybody
Wait,
praised
so-
everything, you'd just be like, yeah, great, you're going to say it's good. Yeah, shocking. Okay, moving on.
Well, I mean, the knowledge that there is such a thing as bad makes it an achievement when you've done something good. I mean, we talked about it before, peaks and troughs, right? If there's no such thing as bad, then what does it matter if anybody ever does anything? There is no difference between the Green Mile and like, I don't know, The Room. They're just as good as each other. There's no difference between The Godfather and I don't know, like Transformers 2.
This is like pointlessly stretched out. Like, what do you gain from them discovering each other's identities in this moment?
I
Like,
honestly,
how does that...
dude, I honestly think he wrote it because he thought, how cool is it that Batman and Superman separately figure each other out? How fucking cool is that?
I guess
Yeah.
it's just
In a way,
like,
it makes it like actually less interesting because before you had two kind of icons, like it is Batman versus Superman, bringing their alternate identities into it. Like there's an extra layer. It kind of worked better when they both saw each other as these weird monoliths. It made their fight more believable because they didn't understand
yeah,
each other.
it's this weird thing where like the original might be better and the original is not good. Because
like the
they
second
don't
Batman discovers Superman. Like here's the thing: the reason Batman stops beating the crap out of Superman is that he discovers he's human. He has a human mother.
Yeah.
Like he thought he was some
Martha.
random alien and he didn't know anything about him. And he's like, I don't know anything about this guy. He could, destroy the universe. Might as well just kill him. And the big reveal is, oh my God, he has a mom. He feels human emotion. Okay, but if Batman on his own figured out, oh, he's Clark Kent, he has a girlfriend, he has a human mom, he's a newspaper reporter, he's just like an average guy. Like, he would have not needed to have this fight, or at least he would have had...
Mild-mannered Clark Kent from the Daily Planet.
Yeah.
The more that I think about this rewrite, there's actually more problems. Why isn't Batman trying to kill Superman at any point? Why are they even talking? Like, Batman has no intention of talking to Superman in this film. He just wants to kill him. So, like,
why not set up a
surely
kryptonite bomb in the Daily Planet if you figured out who he is?
there's a lot of problem. Well, yeah, exactly. This scene doesn't work. The scene doesn't even work, like, as its own thing.
I feel like when he addresses, addressing the Clark Kent Superman glasses thing in dialogue, I feel like is a comic book no. Like you just don't.
No,
you don't bring it up.
Yeah. Don't mention it because now that you've brought, oh, you thought a pair of glasses could fool me. It's like, oh, so then other people are going to figure it out. Now that you mention that,
right? Yeah,
everybody else is going to figure it out. Like, don't call attention to it at all. And also, how does X-ray vision make one able to identify? Like, if you use X-ray vision, you just see a skeleton. How are you meant to figure out that it's Bruce Wayne? It'd just be a skeleton.
He knows Bruce Wayne's skeleton.
Face and stuff.
I guess he can decide the level of the X-ray, right? Like he can decide what he's seeing through.
Initiate X-ray level 2.
Yeah.
I mean, directly referencing the old "how come they can't tell it's just Clark Kent with glasses" joke is the equivalent of why didn't Chewbacca get a medal? And then you give him
right.
I feel like this fight between Batman and Superman, it's a good time for a joke, really.
Well, yeah, I don't know if they're trying to make it a joke. That's the thing. I don't know that that's what he was going for. I think it was meant to be a serious scene in which both characters reveal their differing perspectives, but they do so in such a ham-fisted way. Like, oh, don't lecture me about death. I blame you. It's like that Rick and Morty joke where he's getting dragged to hell and he's like, it's all real. I shouldn't have let me down and I blame you. Like, it's that overt.
I mean, the thing about I'm surprised you could find time to kill criminals in between drinks. That's a joke. It's a very bad joke. Surprised you had time to kill criminals in between all that.
More of an insult than a joke.
It's so awkward.
It is. Yeah.
I find this surprising because I liked the guy. I've seen his video reviews before, and I've enjoyed his content. So it's surprising it's like this is what he thinks is a good script. But
well, he's done stuff that isn't. I would say that his short films are better than that. Like,
I would wait. Well, let me drop.
I didn't know he did short films too. I thought he was just a review guy.
I'll drop 2 bonus pieces of context for you on that. He thinks this is bad, since he considers the script pretty bad. But secondly, we all think his reviews are awful, so...
Oh, do you? Oh, okay.
I've never been able to get through a full video of his.
They're only like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I've never been able to get through a full video of his.
Yeah, Chris Stuckmann's like, he just stays incredibly broad. Never really says anything is the like main thing we come away from him with, and he's very boring. But of course,
right.
works for a lot of people. He's got to be popular for a reason, right?
Hello, you just listened to a segment of the podcast Every Frame a Pause, or EFAP. Hosted by YouTubers Mauler, Rags, and Fringy and joined by a cycling variety of guests across the internet, they critically analyze media with exhaustive detail while pausing at every single frame. Subscribe to the EFAP channel and catch new episodes on Saturdays, as well as catch their smaller videos reacting to the latest and not so greatest movies and TV shows throughout the week. You can also subscribe here to EFAP highlights for the latest shorts, clips, and supercuts also uploaded throughout the week. Links to all the relevant channels can be found in the description section below, as well as links to their communities on Reddit and Discord. Thanks for watching.